38 species of native terrestrial reptiles found in the Bahamas. None has evoked more fear in Bahamians than the serpent. There are about 12 species of native snakes in the Bahamas, most of which are endemic to our island. In this video, I will touch on the major groups of snakes, but will focus on two of the most persecuted types, the Boas and Bahamian racers. The blind snake is our smallest species of snake and is the most elusive, spending most of its time underground. We have 3 species that are native to the Bahamas. We also have an endemic species of thread snake that is found only on San Salvador. The pygmy boa is our smallest constricting snake, and we have 2 species in the Bahamas. This species feeds on lizards and frogs and is nocturnal in habit. We have 4 species of boas. The southern Bahama boa is found on the islands of Acklins and Crooked Island and Inagua, as well as the Turks and Caicos Island. The central Bahama boa is found on many islands and keys of the Great Bahama Bank. The northern Bahama boa is found only on the islands of the Little Bahama Bank. The silver boa, which was recently found in 2015, is found on an island in the southern Bahamas. Bahamian boas are our largest native terrestrial predators, with large females growing up to 8 feet. This species feeds on rats, frogs, birds, and bats, and kills its prey by constriction. In the central Bahama boa species, females are larger and heavier than males. This snake can be found in the pine woodlands, Bahamian coppice, and residential areas, often hiding in people's rafters, brush piles, or other cool, dry places before coming out at night in search of prey. During the spring, male boas go out in search of females. The desire to mate may cause the male to travel great distances as they search, picking up on pheromones released by receptive females. Once a receptive female is found, the male will begin the courtship phase by crawling over and around the female and wrapping around the lower third of the female's body. Eventually, he inserts his hemipenes, which are penis-like organs, into the female. Female central Bahama boas have a long gestation period of 6 months, during which time she rarely, if ever, eats. Baby boas are born in the fall, and all Bahamian boas have live birth. The Bahamian racer is one of 2 species of West Indian racer snakes that have been recorded in the Bahamas, and it is endemic to the Bahamas. This species is a backfang snake whose weak venom is strong enough to kill lizards and frogs, but is harmless to humans. The Bahamian racer grows to about 4 feet long and is a fast-moving diurnal snake. When a Bahamian racer feels threatened, it may flatten out its throat to make it look bigger and give it the impression that it has a hood like that of a cobra. Many Bahamians often mistake this behavior for the highly venomous elapid, but it's just a ruse to scare away predators. When the Bahamian racer is on the hunt, any small terrestrial vertebrate has the potential to be on the menu. Using cryptic coloration, venom, and speed, this snake is one of the most dangerous predators in the Bahamian bush. The Cuban tree frog is our largest native amphibian, with females growing to over 5 inches in length. Like many other amphibians, this frog secretes toxins, which if it gets in your eyes, can cause intense pain. Although this poison and its ability to hop make it difficult for many predators to catch and consume it, it does not deter a hungry Bahamian racer. Grabbing the frog by its hind parts, the snake now has a meal secured. Anole lizards, like this Cuban brown anole, are found throughout the Bahamas and uses speed, cryptic coloration, and the ability to climb or hide to evade predators. A Bahamian racer, however, also uses the same behaviors to capture its prey, even climbing trees in pursuit of prey. This Bahamian racer has locked on to its anole prey and is in hot pursuit. For a few seconds, the snake loses sight of its prey, but eventually catches itself. In a last desperate attempt, the lizard jumps, but it's too slow. It is now a meal for the persistent predator. The Cuban whiptail, or amoeba, is probably the fastest lizard species in the Bahamas, with lightning-fast bursts of speed. With a wary disposition and quick reflexes, this lizard can be a challenge for predators to catch. This whiptail, however, was caught off guard by a hungry racer, which quickly grabbed it by its back legs. The whiptail's struggle was so intense that the snake had to coil around it and constrict it, as well as use its venom to immobilize the lizard. The racer holds its prey firmly as the venom begins to take effect. In about 4 minutes, a combination of constriction and the racer's venom has killed the lizard, and the racer now can enjoy a well-earned meal, eating the whiptail butt first. Bahamian racers, although quite efficient predators, will also scavenge. In this footage, the racer found a decomposing anole and is in the process of consuming it. Bahamian racers will also eat other snakes, like this one eating a pygmy boa. Cannibalism has also been documented in the Bahamian racer, and in this rare footage, a large racer is consuming a smaller racer. In nature, having a varied diet can bolster an organism's chances of survival, and the Bahamian racer is no exception. It has been known to eat small birds and mice. Like Bahamian boas, springtime is the mating season for racers. Bahamian racers, unlike Bahamian boas, are oviparous or egg-laying. Females usually lay several oval-shaped, leathery eggs 2 months after mating. 2 months later, the eggs hatch into baby racers. Unfortunately, many snakes do not live long enough to breed. Many are killed by people who have strong misguided fears about snakes, thinking that they are evil demonic creatures that kill human babies. There's been many photos floating around on social media of persons holding dead or dying snakes with pride, thinking that they have done a righteous act. This mindset is worrisome and dangerous, as it threatens the lives of some of the most iconic Bahamian animals. Organizations like the Bahamas National Trust and Odastra Garden Zoo, as well as animal enthusiasts in the Bahamas, are continuing to educate Bahamians about the importance of snakes and continue towards dispelling false rumors about our endemic snakes. More work still needs to be done, however, but it's refreshing to see more and more Bahamians, upon interacting with our snakes and learning more about them, that they realize that these snakes are not dangerous, but are actually beneficial to the Bahamian environment, as rat eradicators and animals important to maintaining healthy Bahamian ecosystems. Until we realize that all of our endemic animals are valuable, we will never be able to fully appreciate all that's ours.